Welcome to Trial Breakdown TV, where real courtroom moments turn into powerful life lessons. In today's case, the tension is clear from the very beginning.
What she indicated to me
Anyways,
was,
can I talk? They're not going to be able to help. They're not going to be able to help with balance.
Ma'am, you want to know what? Don't try to overtalk me, because that will never happen.
That's fine.
Am I understood? You go down, check your attitude, and then I'll call your case back up. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Man, you about to piss me off. Come on.
Oh, don't give me that look.
Cedric Simpson.
Lee, get her out of my courtroom. Get her out of my courtroom.
Welcome to the final word of Courtroom, where every case tells a story. What begins as a routine eviction hearing quickly turns tense. Before the judge can even process the case, the defendant interrupts repeatedly. Her tone escalates and the courtroom dynamic shifts instantly. When she challenges the court's authority and refuses to let opposing counsel finish speaking, the judge takes decisive action, ordering her removed from the courtroom to cool down. In just seconds, what could have been a simple hearing becomes a lesson in courtroom decorum.
good afternoon, Your Honor, David Fantier, on behalf of the plaintiff.
Your name?
Kia Fleming.
All right. Where are we on this case?
Ms. Fleming has a balance of $4,298.39. She indicates that she mailed the rental assistance form to the court on Wednesday.
She mailed it on Wednesday?
Yeah, I didn't know. I couldn't really hear you, but I thought you said mail it in, so I mailed it in.
Well, it needs to
Proof
be at
that
the court by
that I
Wednesday.
filled out an SIR with my tracker number and everything. I mean, an SER.
I don't have it.
Well, I sent it in.
Your Honor, I'll leave it up to the court what the court wants to do. I don't think
Yeah.
her balance is $4,298.39. She's been on rapid rehousing with SOS paying their portion. She's never made a payment to my client. And I reached out, and from what she has said, so I reached out to SOS to see if they were going to be able to help her with the balance. What she indicated to me
Anyways,
was,
can I talk? They're not going to be able to help. They're not going to be able to help with balance.
Ma'am. Let him finish and I will
He's
then hear
rude. I
from
don't
you.
like.
You want to know what?
Rude.
You don't try to overtalk me, because that will never happen.
That's fine.
Am I understood?
Yes.
You know what? I'm going to pass the matter. You go down, check your attitude, and then I'll call your case back up. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Man, you about to piss me off. Come on.
Keep back talking. You better take that out of here. Oh, don't give me that look. Lee, get her out of my courtroom. Get her out of my courtroom. Court will pass that matter. Court does call the case of YPF 16 LLC versus Nakia Turner.
Your Honor, I'll wait for it.
That just messes up my whole day. Everybody else is gonna have a hard time with me now. You know, I was in a good mood and then it's just gonna take one person. It just takes one person that just messed up my whole attitude. You know? You know, people, if she don't act right, it's gonna get bad. No, hey, I'm just telling you. I'm just giving fair warning.
Would you like your coffee, sir? So we can go get it for you right now.
No, I'm good.
Her current balance is $4,123.39. Court costs of $175 for a total of $4,298.39. She's been in rapid rehousing where SOS has been paying her portion and she's supposed to pay the rest. She has never made a payment. I reached out to SOS. They tried to reach out to her. And it's my understanding that the rapid rehousing ends at the end of July. So in August, she's gonna be responsible for the whole thing herself. She hasn't filed a rental assistance form. I don't think there's a tribal issue. In fact, we would ask the court for a judgment.
All right, ma'am, what did you wish to say?
Anyway, like I was saying, SOS was paying my rent for 3 months without me having to pay anything. Like I told Miss Terry through SOS that I ended up losing my job. And I wasn't able to pay nothing at the moment. And I'm just now getting a job and I wasn't able to pay nothing until today. But yeah, and I sent in my SER through the mail. I didn't know I had to come and actually bring it in. I don't have a car. So anytime I go anywhere, I have to get on a bus with my children. So I don't know if you're able to, if they bring the mail to y'all, but I definitely sent the SCR to this courtroom with the judge with your name on it, Cedric Simpson.
Did,
But SOS doesn't stop. She said that I already filled the paperwork out yesterday when she came. They pay August, but after August, I won't be getting no more help from SOS. But I reached out to Hawk. They're able to help, and I did do an SCR with my caseworker, and I have an appointment with my caseworker on Monday for help, so I can get help with my rent. And I'm able to pay altogether $900 today, but that's all I can afford.
well, if we get to August 1st, then August rent is gonna kick in, which means you're not gonna be.
No, August rent is paid by her, by SOS.
The case centers on unpaid rent totaling over $4,000. The landlord's representative outlines the balance and explains that rental assistance had been provided, but the defendant allegedly never made her required portion of the payments. As the explanation unfolds, interruptions resume. The judge warns her clearly, allow the process to work or face consequences. Instead of stepping back, tensions rise again. The judge pauses the matter and gives her a chance to regain composure, a moment of patience that demonstrates the court's willingness to maintain fairness even under pressure.
I'm gonna let you finish because I'm not gonna be interrupted again.
I'm sorry.
So what else did you want to say?
That's all I had to say. That's what I said. It was already paid. August month is already paid. That's why she came over yesterday and I filled out the paperwork. So August month to be paid. After August, September, I won't be getting no help after August, is what I'm telling you.
If SOS pays in August what they paid in July, it would be $650 on a $1,300 apartment, which would mean she'd be responsible for the other $650.
That's not true.
But even without, let's assume that for the sake of argument that SOS is going to pay the whole thing. She still has a $4,200 balance. And I don't think there's any way that's going to be paid. And she hasn't filed the form, even though, you know, the previous person heard you just fine last week when you said, we get it here within 5 days. It wasn't here within 5 days. We'd ask for a judgment today.
I did turn it in within 5 days. You said turn it in Wednesday, which I did turn it in Wednesday. And who is he to say that I won't have all of it paid? Like, you don't know that. I didn't know I can get as much help as I did until I reached out to all these companies. And I was unemployed for a while, which I just got a job. I just started working 3 weeks ago. So this is my first check. You have to wait 2 weeks in a hole to even get your first check.
Your Honor, I'm willing to extend the judgment, normally be the 28th. If we were to extend the judgment to August 4th.
There's no tribal issue for this court in regard to this case. I'll grant a judgment court possession with the redemption amount of the $4,298.39 with the writ to issue August 4th, 2025. Thank you.
Can you tell me exactly what does that mean? So
I just issued a judgment, the 429839 will need to be paid on or before August 4th of 2025. I've done it that way because if I grant an adjournment in this case, quite frankly, whatever the dispute is with the August rent would be added on to this figure, which I was trying to say earlier.
Yeah.
So it's a benefit that if you can find the funds to get this paid, you only have to pay this amount. Does not include anything for August.
Okay.
Right. So you have to the 4th to get it paid.
Yeah, but last thing I gotta say is that when I talked to my SOS worker, Ms. Terry, our agreement was for her to pay the full amount because she know I'm not gonna be able to pay the full amount. The money that I have now is going to be towards to the money I already owe. So August is already gonna be paid. Like the full amount is gonna be paid, so I won't have to worry about August.
Maybe you're not hearing me.
I'm hearing what you said.
The judgment, I'm not dealing with August.
I know that. I'm just letting you know for sure that's going to be paid. That's all. But thank you. Have a nice one.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Move stop.
Nope, doesn't work.
Don't understand the assignment.
Real Properties versus Jason Mitchell.
Joe Lloyd, Your Honor, I am going to be appearing on behalf of Mr. Mitchell.
See, now, let me just explain something. Everybody in the courtroom has now been saved because Mr. Lloyd is a calming influence on me. I just want you all to know that. That's right.
When the case is recalled, the financial details become clearer. The tenant explains she recently lost her job but has now secured employment. She claims to have mailed required assistance forms and states she can pay $900 immediately. The landlord's counsel counters that assistance programs are ending soon and that a substantial balance remains unresolved. The judge listens carefully, asking direct questions to clarify August's rent obligations. This moment highlights the core issue, not just the money owed, but whether the defendant can realistically resolve the debt before further legal action proceeds. As arguments continue, interruptions resurface. The judge regains control and allows each side to finish without disruption. Ultimately, the court grants judgment for possession with a redemption amount of $4,298.39. However, the judge extends the enforcement date to August 4th, giving the tenant additional time to pay the existing balance, excluding future rent. It's a calculated decision, strict but structured to give one final opportunity to avoid eviction. Even after judgment is issued, confusion lingers. The judge patiently explains that paying the stated amount by August 4th will prevent further consequences, but only if the full balance is satisfied. The defendant insists outside assistance will cover upcoming rent, yet the ruling remains focused on past due obligations. As the hearing concludes, the judge restores calm in the courtroom and moves on to the next matter, demonstrating professionalism and restraint under pressure. This is the final word of Courtroom. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates.